All right. Let's see. You can see I'm right on the backside of having killed the dragon. I got the video edited real quick. It's currently uploading now, but I'm excited to get to these end cities. So when we come back into the end, we'll see that we land in the same spot we came in the first place. That's the center where we got out of here, and over this way is this little portal thing. It was not here previously. In fact, I think I got lucky. This one looks like it's actually floating above the island. So that's good. I've had to bridge out into the middle of sketchiness a few times to get to these. Let's just try right there. And this will be a semi-permanent structure. Really? Dead center? Okay. I don't know how tall I need this, actually. Let's take this back. Boop. Scaffolding, still very expensive. Bamboo's cheap, but I don't have much in the way of string. Okay, so I only want to use as much as I need to. Okay, cool. So we come up here, and this trippy looking thing, actually, hold on. I just realized I have something very precious on me that I cannot replace if I lose it. And that is the dragon egg. Everything else can be replaced. The dragon egg cannot. Now that's my silk touch pick. Okay. Boop. Now, we're going to come back up. We're going to take an ender pearl. Obviously, there's endermen for days if you need them. And we're going to throw through. And that's going to give us the remote gateway. The thing we just came through is up there. It might be worth taking a screenshot of your coordinates, which I'm going to. But as we explore this place, we'll run across a couple of those. So I'm not super worried about it. There's more than one way out. And if you can't find one, once you get your elytra or an insane amount of effort, your and pillaring and stuff like that, which I really, really would not enjoy doing myself. Um, you can get back to the main end island that you started from. But as you can see, that down there is the void. There is no floor. If you fall while you're doing this, you are going to permanently lose everything currently in your possession. Which is sort of why I have end pearls in my inventory right now, because I can use them to make a saving throw of desperation to get back up to one of these islands if I have to. There's no guarantees, but it's better than nothing. But I am literally bridging across the void, and as I do this, I'm holding shift, which won't let me walk over the edge of a block. Unless the game glitches and does something really awful, and I will end up sad. But let's see. So I'm going to be wandering through and collecting things. Now, can I just... Yes. Okay, chorus fruit. You're going to want some chorus fruit when you come through here for farming purposes later. You're also going to want to have some end stone. I can't remember which bits are craftable out of here or not. I'm pretty sure end stone is, as long as you got the chorus fruit. Okay. Your first end city is usually not too far from that portal if you pick a good direction. But I'm obviously stuck walking for the time being. And watch out, you will find holes in the middle of the island sometimes. So you want to make sure that you're paying really good attention to that because, like I said, if you fall in here, it's all over rip gear. I'm at the point where I can put a couple of quick things together. Well, quick meaning many hours, but only hours with the villagers, so I can get back all of my gear to the point that it's at, except for the netherite. Let's see. Okay. Uh, anyway, I'm gonna keep doing this. In fact, options, video settings. I'm gonna turn this way up. On a server, I think your max render distance is only 10 chunks. This thing is a decent beast of a computer, so I should be able to load way further, which will help me find these end cities faster. The way Minecraft renders, the end is one of the easiest places for your computer to handle. So if you're going to turn things up, this is a really good place to consider doing that. And you can see it's taking a moment to load. It is actually and that means I am smart. Okay. But the way Minecraft renders, it's easier for it to render the end than it is most places because it renders every block surface. And especially since the cave and cliffs update with your caves, it will render all of the caves, both sides, all of that, and a bunch of things. All right, I don't. Oh, yes. Okay, so that boat that you can just barely see. Let's see. Let me get to a place where I know I'm not going to be looking through a crowd of Endermen. And I think I'm only going to hit 2 or 3 of these cities today. Okay, you can barely see it. That's the top of the mast. That boat is where our elytra are. So we're going to be flying here pretty soon. Uh, uh, Now, there's one thing that I forgot to bring. I'm going to be able to come up with it eventually as I go through here because of the treasure chest, but that's a shield. Shields are very useful when it comes to fighting shulkers, which we'll get to see here in just a moment. Let's see. Do I have to bridge over or am I connected? I'm connected over there. Okay. Okay, so is that a shulker on the side right there? I think it is. There's usually like 2 of them way down at the bottom that are guarding the front door. Now they're going to shoot little puff balls at me, which can make me fly away. These puff balls here. Okay, and they can force me to fly up. You can hit them with your sword and get rid of them. But otherwise, you're going to end up flying. All right. And you will take fall damage. But it's only going to be damage for as high as it made you fly, or high as you fall. So if I find a roof, I'm only going to fall that far, and I am not going to take damage. Now, one of them got me from somewhere around here. Oh, I know why he spawned on the side. Normally you have 2 of them that are either side of this, but since it kind of grew weird like it did, oh, he teleported away. Annoying, annoying, annoying. Wow, this place generated all kinds of jank. I'm not sure what's up with this one. This is a very weird one. Maybe two of them generated on top of each other or something? I have no idea. But, oh, okay, okay. This is an important drop. And it's my first one. Okay, if I had looting, I'd have a better chance of getting these. But shulker shells, I can combine them with uh, chests to create shulker boxes, which I'll be showing off in a little bit. Now, okay. Some of the navigation in these is a little odd. You can just hop straight across. These are half slabs, and the way they're positioned, it's basically one block up. So if you look into it and just straight forward, if you have your auto jump on, which is in your settings, it's default on these days when you install Minecraft. You'll just walk up them. Otherwise, you could actually place a block and you'll have a half slab spacing all the way up, which makes it fairly easy to walk up these. Okay. We'll do the ship last. Okay, I'm just going to run past these. Okay. And you'll see sometimes things seem to take damage around me a little bit now. I noticed it with the end dragon. Oh, 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 yeah, yeah. Oh, come on. You know what? I don't wanna wait. Down here. Where's that shell? There's that shell. Ender pearls. Fantastic, amazing. But the dragon was kind of taking damage even when I wasn't hitting him. That's because his dragon's breath was hurting me, and I have thorns on my armor. So when things hurt me, they take damage because of thorns. Okay, boom. We're good. Okay. Bam. Where is a chest? Wood. Crafting table. All right. So 2 shulker shells in a chest makes a shulker box. Now check this out. If I come open the shulker box and I put stuff in it, and then I pick it up, it now has those things in it. So I have 28 inventory slots here. I have another 9, 18, 20. Oh no, 27, 27, plus another additional 9 down here. So that's what, 54. That's 63 inventory slots times an additional 27 now. All right, let's. Those are specifically for my elytra. Okay, cool. Now this is my extra armor I brought. I don't need that out anytime soon, so I'll put that there. We'll leave the rockets alone for the moment. The milk, yeah. I'm pretty sure milk can cure you of levitation. So I'm not going to use it, but I'm pretty sure it can. That's that silk touch I wanted for my hoe. I don't really need a lot of that. All right. So I'm going to go kill everything in here, get all of the shulker shells, and then once I've done that, I'm going to go over to the boat, and I will bring you back in once we get to that point. All right, so hold tight for just a little bit, and we'll meet back up. Okay, as I'm going through looting this, I've come across a chest, and one thing you'll find is that there are ender chests already available in this place. Um, as you can see, I've still got mine on me, but what? 13 diamonds. Okay, I'm breaking them in. I don't care about that as much. Oh, I do care about those for weird trolley reasons. All right. Uh, but the loot in here is actually going to be a lot better than most of the places we've been at this point. Bastions have a chance of being better in some regards, especially when you consider things like um, what do you call it? Ancient debris. But as far as earlier in the game, these places are actually kind of stupid OP. Uh, let's see. I know there's a shulker. Yeah, like basically at the top of every tower, there's a shulker. Some people use them to fly up and levitate. I don't like doing that for the most part. You do take damage, speaking of which, whenever you get hit by one of those levitation balls. So, yeah, but anyway, just wanted to show that off. There's going to be loot all over these places. Um, but yeah, right here in particular, I just thought I'd show it off since that was our first box. Okay, so I'm still looting this. It's taking me a little while, but I thought I'd show you the poor man's Ender Pearl farm. Okay, you can see I've built a roof above myself that is 2 blocks tall. And these guys, as I've mentioned before, are too tall to get down here. But they'll keep aggressively attacking me if I look at them, right? So I just take a peek at a couple of them, get them over here, and boom, ender pearls. You want to kind of sort of try to keep track of how many of them you make mad. Um, because in large groups, these things are just dangerous. But bam. But yeah, as I was looting this, I was using my ender pearls kind of quickly, so I was like, I should go collect up like a stack or so of them. That's about half a stack. So I'm gonna keep collecting those, and for real, next time, the boat, I swear, except maybe not. Well, my audio totally corrupted on this one, so recording it again after the fact. One of these days I'll figure it out. But anyway, I'm about to head over to the ship. I know there's a couple of shulkers left in here, but I'm in a hurry. I want to get those elytra. So if you see that bridge down there, lower, that's intended so you can do what I'm doing from up here. But this is a higher angle, so I like it. And there we go, right in the middle of the ship. And, just real quickly, we're going to go down inside. Standard shulker right in the middle there. Kill him real quick. And in that item frame, boom, we got our wings, which is excellent and so fantastic. And as you can see here, it's not the best loot in the world per se, but compared to most places you go, short of a bastion, you're going to make out pretty good when you're looting these end cities. Um, but we'll go ahead, collect up our boxes, which can become shulker boxes. Uh, and you'll see it like right out the window, another shulker. These things are auto-generated. They're all basically identical. So you always have that shulker in the middle, in front of your wings, and then you'll have one out the window here. Um, and this one, I don't know. This one always catches me floating. So, and he teleported away, I think. All right, you'll always have this brewing stand, and on it you're going to have yourself 2 of the advanced level 2, whatever they're called, potions of healing. You drink them, they'll heal you right up. It doesn't take any time at all, like your food does when you eat it. It just automatically heals straight to your hearts. And since I got it, I'll go ahead and keep it on me. Sometimes things can get a little dicey with these shulkers. Like, you can see that guy just fired off 3 shots at the same time at me. Or maybe they weren't at the same time, but yeah. But as I'm levitating up here, I'm going to try to catch myself on the crow's nest. Unfortunately, they can bop you a little bit, and you end up flying around. Uh, but let's see. Can I hit the puffball? There we go. Yeah, if you hit them like that, it doesn't reinfect you. So you can just fall to the ground. And you only take as much damage as the height you fall from, not how long you're in the air. Now, other thing of note, one, these end rods, they're a great light source. I think you can craft them, but whatever. But the dragon head on the front of every ship. It's the only place in the whole game that you can get them. So you might as well get them while you're here. There's a couple of fun little things you can do with them in Redstone to get them to like talk and move around. But otherwise, they're just, gimmicky little things. But you can come up. What I usually do is I mine out the block behind it, hold shift, get up to it, mine it, and go forward. I catch it like 90% of the time. But if you don't catch it right off the bat, you can end up dropping them into the void, and unfortunately, they're gone forever at that point. So yeah, here we go. Other feature, you can wear it as a mask. This and the withered skeleton skull, also the creeper head, I believe are the only three that are in default vanilla Minecraft for you to be able to wear around. Uh, but anyway, that's pretty much the standard end city all done and dusted. At some point, I'm going to show you guys the big scary room, which might take a little finesse to get through, but otherwise, at this point, you pretty much know everything you need to know to go conquering end cities. I lied. We are going to do something else. All right, boom, boom, mending, unbreaking, anvil. Let's see, we need the anvil here. We're going to put our elytra on. We're going to give them mending. We're going to give them unbreaking. And I'm going to rename them. Let's call them our freedom wings. Bam. Actually, do I have to rewrite the whole? I do. All right. Bam. Our very first elytra. All right, let's take our anvil back. Let's take that back. Actually, we're about to fly over who knows what. Let's put all of our treasures and plunder into a couple of shulker boxes. Crafting table. Hello. Another shulker box. I don't need the scalpel anymore. That's for later. That's for later. Don't really need that. I probably don't need any of that now. End rods. You can craft these. I don't remember how, but it has something to do with the chorus fruit and all that. We'll get to that stuff eventually. But they are a nice lighting source. We'll take a couple. And they're in every end city. Let's see. I'll keep my potion. I don't need that. I don't need that. Okay, so we're down to basically the bare minimums, I think. Yep, and plenty of room in the under chest. All right, so a lot of our gains, a few of the things that we brought. You can see my ender chest is now much emptier than it was. X. Boom. Oh, wait. Rockets. Yeah. All right, now. I know there's a couple of shulkers left in this place, but I can't be bothered hunting them down at the moment. I am too excited about this. Okay, so these go on instead of your chest plate. You won't have as much armor. Your chest plate is big armor. But to use them, you jump and then push the space bar. You see how I kind of did that weird dip? That's me starting to take off flying. So, let's see. Which direction did we come in from? Do we remember? Remember I went across kind of a little land bridge. It doesn't matter. All right, so I'm going to do that double jump. and then I'm going to right-click with the rocket in my hand. And this can work if they're in your offhand as well. In fact, we'll just put it in our offhand, grab our sword. So we double jump and right-click, and we're flying. And once you have your first set of elytra in the end city, especially if you already brought along unbreaking and mending, you can go a really, really long way. And finding the next end city is going to be a lot faster, a lot safer too. And we can get going really fast, doing some dippy-divey stuff. But if you're pointing kind of in a downward direction, you'll gain speed. The Endermen cannot get up here, so you're safe to look around and do everything you want and explore the end to its fullest. Since I've got that render distance real high, I should be able to come across an end city here pretty quick. Let's see. Unless I picked a bad direction. That does happen from time to time. And you'll see, I'm currently going through rockets kind of quick, especially for a guy who doesn't have a gunpowder farm. But that's on the agenda for the fairly near future, so I'm not too worried about it. Oh, come on. This way, maybe? But one thing, let's see, let's kick over. You'll see I am using up durability on these. Lost a little there. Yeah, see, it's ticking down. Oh, what do you know? What do you know? That better not be the same one I just looted. No, it's not. I know the shape's different already. Okay, so we can come in here, nice and neat. And normally I would say put your armor back on, because you're going to take a lot more damage. All right, second set of elytra. Okay, loot the stuff, loot the stuff, loot the stuff. And I don't know if you caught it, that pickaxe was an efficiency 5. So efficiency 4 on breaking, efficiency 3, right? So it's not like this is the best stuff ever all the time, but you'll get some good stuff out of this. So it's very, very lucrative. And see what I meant? There's that guy out the window. There was the one down there. If I come back up, there's another one right there. And these places are very auto-generated based off of the room type. Oh. I'm going to go down and get that. Let's see, where's my ender pearls? Wait until I lose levitation. Okay. And use my cheaty Optifine Zoom. I don't see where it landed. I saw the shell go. Huh. Oh, I see it now. It's back here. Oh, so close to right into the void. All right. Okay, I'm going to loot this, I think. No, that's not a tower with a scary room. But I'm going to go ahead and loot this, get myself some more shulker shells, and I'll meet back up with you whenever I find one of those scary rooms. All right. Looks like I found one of these scary rooms. And as you can see, there are death boxes all over the place. Okay, when they're closed, arrows will bounce off, and you can end up hurting yourself that way. Oh, wow, that was a lot of rockets. Oops. Alright. So I try to stay kind of low in here until I get suckered in, basically like what just happened. These guys will hit you, you'll bounce around all over the place. So it's kind of hard to aim. I definitely recommend using the bow. And with this power 5 that I've got going on, it's 2-hit kills for the most part. Alright, guy up there. Not today. Alright, once you're floated all the way up here, you kind of have a little breathing room. They have trouble shooting around the corners unless one gets up here like this. And for whatever reason, he's not opening up. I'm not sure why. Alright, we'll just go bop him with the sword. There we go. And I saw him drop the shoulder shell. Diamond for days. Alright. Now, let's see. I know they're down there. Where are they? Okay, so let's not. There we go. Oh, there he is. Where did I get hit from? Did one get down in there? One's outside. No, I'm here. I don't understand. That's fine. But one downside of keeping rockets in your offhand like that: when you eat, if you fill it up, you end up wasting rockets. So let's put those back on our hotbar for now. Okay, so the way Mojang intended this room is you can use these light rods, and the siding here is kind of a parkour course so that you can get up it. It's not too terribly difficult, takes a little practice, but you can do that. Or, alternatively, end rods float. So you can create a little bit of a stair. I definitely got hit from out there somewhere. And I know I killed a whole bunch of these back to back. I'm taking my time going back up because shulker shells. Especially since I don't actually have looting yet. Okay. I can go straight up. Oh, half slab. You got me, Mojang. You got me. Okay. I'm not seeing any evidence of floating shoulder shells here anymore. So I think I got all the ones that dropped. So I'm going to keep looting this. But with that, I'm going to go for a while. And I'll meet you guys back at the house eventually. Alright. I'm starting to get ready to head back home. I grabbed myself a few more shulker boxes and a little bit of loot, but I decided not to stay in here too much. And there we go. Mostly because I don't have looting on my sword, so I'm going to have to kill a lot more shulkers than I otherwise would have to. And as you saw, I just flew right through that little matching portal. It's not the one I came through on. I just found it as I was wandering through the end, and it was a good way home. So, boop. Alright. Our adventure through the end is complete, and it sounds like there's monsters all around this area. So, I don't want to deal with them. We'll leave all of that here. Okay, so I've got one empty shulker box. Let's just take all of our adventure stuff with us. Now, I do realize that I have left what is actually one of my favorite horses up top here, and I will come back for him eventually. But right now, I'm more interested in getting back home. So let's just dump everything in here. Yeah. Okay, good enough. Boom. No, not a regular chest. My ender chest. Alright, so what I'm about to do, I would never have recommended doing with just the elytra, but all of my good gear, with like the exception of the sword and the bow, is actually lava proof now. In fact, where's my axe? So once you make it netherite, you can throw it in lava, and boop, floats right back up to the top. Otherwise, it would be destroyed. So, oh, you know what? Let's top up our rockets. And, oh, actually, I need to look at the coordinates for where I'm heading real quick. So give me a moment, and we're going to fly through the nether to get back home. Alright. Checked my notes, got my coordinates, and here we go. Actually, before I do that, you know what? Low-hanging glowstone. We like glowstone. Hey, by the way, which you would have figured out on your own eventually, you only get 3 glowstone dust when you mine a glowstone block. But you get a whole glowstone when you mine it with silk touch. It takes 4 of them to make 1 glowstone, so it's more efficient if you need the glowstone itself to mine it with silk touch. Of course, very early game, you're not going to have a lot of choice on that. Though, I guess, since I spoiled villagers... Alright, so... As you can see, we have Lava Lake. Now, let me turn on my coordinates, figure out where we're at. We're at 240, negative 131. I need to get to 73, negative 237. So let's see. I'm currently facing towards negative Z, so that's good. Yeah, this is the way it's supposed to be. Oh, was I really that close? I didn't realize I was really that close. So, Lawn Epic Adventure. And boom, we're back home. So much faster way to travel. And I've got a handful of other nether portals I've set up to different biomes and stuff with places or with things I want. So I now have a substantially faster way to travel across my world. Not going to be able to bring a donkey this way. But otherwise, nice and fast. And you can see everything's taken forever to load in. I've still got it set up to, what did I set it to? 30 chunks. My PC can handle it for the most part, though you can see I'm starting to get just a little bit of a stutter as things are going. Yeah, there we go. That was a big stutter. So, all the way down, we have our friendly little village. Let's see. I'll find him. I know he's here. Mr. Fisher's hanging out, or has been hanging out somewhere in this area since I've saved him. He was a zombie, by the way. Okay. But yeah, over here to the other village. I'm basically right above the research lab right now. And the other village, much quicker to get here than it was. You can see somewhere here, I erected a stone pillar. It's nearby. But it goes down to a giant iron ore vein. Oh, there's the stone pillar. Alright. Let's, options? Video. Back down to about, oh, come on. There we go. Like 14. But you see what I mean? Same video settings in the end versus the overworld. Totally different. Up here, it doesn't bother me. I know where I'm at. I've explored this area and had a lot of fun here. So I can find my way around nice and easy. But with that, that is the end. All complete. For me, it was 1 day. For you guys, it'll be 2. So, it was... Oh, I almost stuck that landing. That's a hard landing to stick. There we go. Stuck the landing. Yep. But, it was real. It was fun. I'm glad we finally got our wings and we can get around in style. Finding biomes and stuff that I haven't yet. This is going to be a lot faster, even if I don't use the seed. But really, there's only a couple I haven't been to. In fact, let's see. Another adventure. I think it's adventure. Is it this one? Yeah. So there's a total of 50 biomes. There's 9 of them I haven't been to, and I'm not even sure what they are, to be honest with you. I know one of them's the Mushroom Island. Otherwise, I can't really recall. I know there's some like kind of dinky ones, like I don't know, like several different kinds of beaches. You got several kinds of jungle, like sparse jungle, regular jungle, things like that. So we're getting pretty close to that. We got most of our achievements through here. And oh, that one. Respawn the Ender Dragon. We didn't collect the Dragon's Breath. I talked about that though. Oh, I haven't applied wax to copper yet. I haven't bred that many animals. A few things like that. Still haven't got the cutest predator. Catch a fish without a... Oh, if you catch a fish in a bucket. As far as the regular Minecraft advancements go, though, we have officially done it all. So there's a couple more things I want to show you in the overworld, and then we will have completed the game content. At that point, while I'm sure that many of you probably think like that farm behind me is already ridiculous, that's nothing compared to what I'm going to want and need super long term for all of the building I want to do. And I want to continue doing it in survival. I find it to be more entertaining and enjoyable than building in creative. Even though I have everything at my disposal, the little extra challenge here is something that I enjoy. But anyway, thanks for joining me. It's been real. It's been fun. I hope you learned something. And, if you did, or didn't, you think I'm intelligent, dumb, whatever the case may be, let me know down in the comments section. I am anxious to hear from more of you. As always, any kind of a like or even a subscribe, greatly appreciated. But with that, it's been real. It's been fun. I'm taking off for the day. I think I'm gonna go. Well, I don't know. Sing some karaoke. I think there's a place I like to do it that's got it going on tonight. Is it St. Patty's Day? But thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you hopefully tomorrow in our next video. Bye now.